Oh, there goes my mic. Hello, my Cybies. Hello, welcome. It's just a yapping and drawing stream today as we discuss generational failures. Christ almighty. Yeah, I don't know how people sleep to my streams, but you're welcome. I'm sure someone's gonna be sleeping and then I'm gonna, like, scream at the top of my lungs. Oh, God. I figured I'm gonna work on Quinn again today. As usual, I wanted to have more art done by this stream, but I've been doing a lot of editing, as you might have noticed. I've put up a lot of shorts from my Mixtape playthrough, which I did recently, which was fun, and that game is just, there's so much to talk about with that game. So, I found this really nice blender, for Clip Studio in the asset store that's really helping me with this sort of painterly-like look, because I got really experimental with this piece of fan art, and I'm, like, taking my time on it. So, it's basically like I'm putting down paint and then using a palette knife. That's what this blender is like, so I kinda like it. And I've been thinking of getting into, like, real-life acrylics this year. So, this is part of me, like, experimenting, I guess. I just didn't feel like working on the comic today. I will try to get my ass in gear on that, though. But, yeah, so what do we discuss first? I know you're all waiting for me to cover Lily Orchard's, Studio Ghibli Studio Ghibli video, which is, really funny. Because she's gotten 11K hits on it, which isn't bad. I mean, abysmal for her sub count, but not terrible. The only thing is, it's unmonetized. So, she's getting absolutely nothing out of it. Which is just really funny.
Solar Bones sent a super chat, starting HRT next month tax.
Hey, always be careful with new medicine though. You gotta make sure you keep track of how it's making you feel and talk to your doctor. That's my advice. Any new medicine, doesn't matter what. Yeah, so I want to rewatch some Ghibli movies before I mean, I know Lily's not gonna say anything substantial about any of these fucking movies, but for my own peace of mind, I would like to rewatch some of them, and I haven't seen Princess Kaguya, and I haven't seen Boy and the Heron yet, so I figure I might as well watch those. And I might rewatch Only Yesterday, just so I can get Lily's ass on it, because she fucking loves Only Yesterday for some reason. I'm not sure why, though I have my suspicions, because she really likes Turning Red, too. And in both of those movies, Only Yesterday and Turning Red, there's talk of periods around middle school girls. And I just am kind of afraid that's why Lily glazes both of those movies. But, I mean, I've actually seen Only Yesterday. It's basically like a Lifetime original movie. It's fine. It's about a woman from big city who goes home to her rural farming town and remembers herself in 5th grade and falls in love with some guy. That's the movie.
111 sent a super chat. The most annoying thing with traditional media is there is no undo button.
That's true, but at least with acrylics, you can paint right the fuck over them. Acrylics are very versatile because they dry super fast. It's not like oils where it takes like a fucking day. The oils can be good too because you can keep messing with them and blending them. So it all depends. Of course she doesn't understand Princess Mononoke, and that's my favorite one, of course. My favorite Ghibli movies are Mononoke Hime, Kiki's Delivery Service, Castle in the Sky. I like Spirited Away well enough, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite. Let's see what Kaiser has sent me. Let's see. Oh boy, I don't think I have my browser open even right now. So, of course, we have to have the Kaiser fan art corner. As usual on these streams. Sorry if I'm a little low energy today. It's very hot out. I have to put all the air conditioning units in throughout the house, and I haven't yet. So, I'm just sweating. I saw Porco Rosso very recently, like it was a few years ago. That one was pretty good, too. So, let's see.
At Oblivion Blade TT sent a super chat. Here's my Lily hater tax.
Thank you. So, Kaiser has drawn me playing Star Fox. Wow, it's like I'm really there. And Skrill's like, Sai, get this guy off me. I can't do Skrill's accent, I'm terrible. And then we have, I'm doing a mixtape dub, apparently. Should I pause my music for this one? Are you gonna put out a video on Twitter again? So there's the cop dad. And I'm still not sure if the cop dad and his daughter are supposed to be Hispanic or Asian. It wasn't very clear, but, like, they're some of the only POC in the game, and of course her dad's, like, an evil cop, according to the game. He's actually pretty based. So he says, let me put the supers on pause. We have opened as many windows as we could to give you the freedom to follow your own future and passion. Oh my god, you're turning me into a faceless doll! Skip all your classes and get blackout drunk for my amusement until I get bored and dump you. Oh my god, this is what true freedom is! I mean, yeah, that was kind of like, literally, this girl, the fucking lead girl, calls her up at one point and is like, I'm bored, you wanna go get blackout drunk in a field? And it's like, no wonder your dad wants you to stay away from these fucking kids, you know? Like, I don't know what kind of fucking childhood Johnny Galvatron had, but no, when I was 17, I wasn't getting blackout drunk in, like, the middle of the woods. At 17, I knew that was fucking dangerous. Is this Mia as a parent? Put it down! How many times should I have to tell you, don't drink the cheap shit? Ah, Mom! Or is it, aye, Mom! Mummy! Oh, there you go, there you go. There you go. Yeah, Mixtape was fucking awful. Well, if you guys didn't, actually, let me just go to my playthrough real quick, because if you guys didn't see the ending of this fucking game, it's insane. Like, the Cassandra girl convinces her cop dad that she lit a house on fire in the middle of the woods, like an abandoned house, even though she didn't actually do it. I know I said this. And let me just find the fucking scene, because it's outrageous. Let's see. And I started singing No Doubt during it. I wish I had started the song earlier, because it actually would have fit this girl's character. This better be the fucking fire department! We're supposed to think it's cool that they, like, lit a house on fire with fireworks by accident, and then she tricks her dad into thinking she did it with a fucking lighter. Whole wood's on fire!
This is Spellbound by Susie and the Banshees.
We didn't start the fire!
We broke our...
No, yeah, so I started singing that instead. Girl, you should be going to a psych ward. What the fuck? Oh, here we go, here's the end.
Let me...
Whole wood's on fire! I started singing I'm Just a Girl, which actually would have fit this girl's character.
By Susie and the Banshees.
We didn't start the fire.
We broke our promise.
And I fast forward a little bit. As the world is turning. We didn't start the fire. I was providing my own soundtrack during this, of course. So here we go. No, she's just gonna turn herself into her dad. Wait, so she is gonna be like, look, Dad, I'm gonna burn down the entire forest. That'll show you for worrying about my future and my safety. There will be a short of this coming out in a couple days, but yeah, like, I actually called what was about to happen. I swear I was blind. Totally, completely blind. What we're doing here. Like, we're supposed to find this badass. I'm just a girl. That's all that you let me be. I'm just a girl living in captivity. Your rule of thumb is making me numb. I actually know that song pretty well. Take this pink ribbon off my eyes. I'm exposed and it's no big surprise. Don't you think I know exactly where I stand? This world is forcing me to hold your hand. Like, that song actually would have fit this fucking character, and it came out in 1995, you know? Wish I, like, somebody else in the comments was like, what, no, I think it was Giselle, actually, was like, what, no kryptonite? And I was like, damn it, I actually know kryptonite, I wish I thought of it.
I want you to understand, this ain't a catastrophe, it's a warning.
How is this bitch gotten so off the rails? So these lines she says here, I just assumed she was, like, quoting the lyrics of the song that's supposed to be playing? But no, they're not song lyrics. This is just the dialogue. What? It's so stilted. Her parents are concerned.
Daddy, if you trap me here, this will only be the beginnings of my wicked ways.
Doesn't it sound like she's quoting song lyrics? But this isn't, they aren't. I looked it up. There's no song that says this. This is just supposed to be like her badass dialogue, and we're supposed to think this is cool. You're going to juvie.
Because I'm angry and I'm wired and I'm fixing for a whole lot of trouble.
So, like, her dad kind of has a southern accent, so I'm wondering if she was supposed to, like, if she was supposed to have a southern twang during this, to speak her father's language, but the actress is fucking it up, or was directed poorly. But again, it sounds like she's quoting song lyrics. It's who the fuck talks like this? Especially a teenager in 1999. Is this supposed to be cool? Like, Johnny Galvatron, who is the sole writer and director of this game, and the owner of the fucking indie studio and the creative lead. It's his own little Nepo baby project. You want to talk about Nepo babies? It's two Nepo babies trying to pretend that they're plucky indie people. That's what led to this shit. Girl, you should be going to a psych ward. What the fuck?
If you make me stay here, I'm gonna burn the whole fucking place down!
Arrest her. And again, she didn't actually light the fire, but she's making her father think she did. Is her dream college? I'm still not sure.
There'll be patrol cars up and down this road.
That's
Get
awesome.
out of here. Go on.
No! Arson is... So yeah, from there, I keep going on about how, like, arson is a serious crime. It's fucking California! And there's a fire starting in the middle of the fucking woods. This would be a humongous deal! And it's like, bro, you're from Australia. You should know a thing or two about wildfires, idiot. Then again, he's from Melbourne. I don't know. He's like from richy areas. Maybe he's never seen a fucking fire in his life. But, yeah, so the douchebag who wrote this game, like, calls himself Johnny Galvatron. And he was, like, in a shitty punk band. But he's obviously, like, a rich kid. He just, like, quit his band to start a gaming studio. And their very first game was also astroturfed by rich people. It turns out.
At 7693 sent a super chat.
Yeah, we'll get back to talking about Lily
Subscriber
soon. I keep making their hair more blonde when it's really more white.
At Sawesomeness
Can't
sent
help
a super
myself.
chat. Bully is truly the best teenage coming-of-age game.
Everybody go fucking play Bully. Bully is great. I've played it like 3 times. Bully is hysterical.
At Puntdown sent a super chat. Turning 2 decades old this Friday. Smiling face with tear emoji. But for once I'm happy to celebrate my day. Anyways, early birthday tax. Play Disco Elysium soon, please.
Disco Elysium will be next, I
Talking Movie
promise.
Bubbles B6 and sent a super chat. Seen Game Overs?
No, I haven't watched it yet. I'm not terribly interested in it, to be honest, but, I mean, I'm glad people like
Master
it.
Clockwork sent a super chat. As a teen in the 90s, my friends and I were either playing video games, or at the mall. Not ever once were we hanging out in the middle of the woods.
Well, yeah, but, like, fucking, that's the thing, too. I was a 17-year-old girl in 1999. I was around portable music players and computers and tech, and I can tell you this game is completely inaccurate. And also, it was written by a fucking middle-aged man, so...
At Ed Stevens 5542 sent a super chat, and now she going to be sent to a mental institution
right?
because what the heck?
Like, they should be concerned!
A Talking Movie Bubbles B6 and sent a super chat. Red-pilled asshole Sia's at that again.
No, see, this is the thing, though. People are defending this fuck-ass game because, you know, oh, the chuds hate it, so we have to defend it, and somebody put, like, LGBTQ plus tags on it, even though there's no such fucking thing in Mixtape. The closest you get to LGBT anything is the 2 teenage girls going, were we doing it in a dream? Hehehe. And the man girl going, oh my god, Jenny called me a fat lesbo in junior high. And it's like, okay, that's your LGBT whatever the fuck. Fuck you.
At NeoKaiser0 sent a super chat. Talk tax. Valley girl. Like oh my god. Ara ara.
Like, oh my god. Ara ara. I always freak people out when I do the Valley Girl voice.
At Dana_Brain sent a super chat. It's funny Gus if the scene has music, a dramatic guitar riff plays after every single one of her sentences in that scene for dramatic effect.
Oh no, I've seen it with
It's
music.
bad.
I have seen it with music. I've watched a few other people's playthroughs, especially, although Chibi Doki also didn't have the music on. Her playthrough was also very funny. So, there's a lot of funny playthroughs of it and clips out there. But yeah, it's just... Yeah, oh yeah, her and Cassandra hold hands, like, once. Straight girls hold hands. Straight girls will touch you all the time, you know? It's like that joke about lesbians not knowing if a woman is being nice or flirting, but seriously, straight women will just fucking touch you. You know? They do it all the time. They have no boundaries. But, yeah, so what I found out is that, Beethoven and Dinosaur, Johnny Galvatron's fucking company that he started with his shitty punk band, quote-unquote punk band, they don't even sound punk, Money,
At Talking Movie Bubbles B6 sent a super chat, and once compared Has-Been Hotel to Evangelion.
What regard? I know he threatened to talk about Has-Been Hotel recently, so I'll probably be looking at that if he does. If it's just like a short clip, I'll probably do it just during a normal stream like this.
At Pump Down sent a super chat. My mom grew up in San Francisco in the 90s. A gay family. She was busy staying out till 12 a.m. pretending vampires with her friends. Not this crap.
I know, right? And like, I was even like saying during the playthrough, like, I was the hangout and party house when I was growing up in high school. Like, everybody came to my house, and it's like, none of this is like, because, like, there's dudes out there saying, oh, if you don't like this game, you just never had a friend group or anything, and it's like, no, I live this shit. I live this shit, man.
Wolf95 sent a super chat. Hello, I work for the psych ward. Where's the patient? Sees Cassandra threatening to burn everything to the ground. I reach for the radio. Bring in the tranquilizers.
Yeah, it's like, her dad was, like, perfectly willing to let her go on a road trip by herself with her friends, but then, like, grounded her after she, like, was up to, like, some actually illegal shit. And smoking pot. Like, smoking pot in the fucking late 90s was not just a little thing. Do you know how people have gone to fucking jail for weed since then? You know? Like, for God's sakes. And even in the early 2000s, getting weed, I'd stick it in my sock to hide it. Just in case, you know?
Pyro7693 sent a super chat. As a teenager, I in fact was hanging out in the woods and starting fires with my friends. Because we were Boy Scouts.
I know, right? I don't think the game had potential. There are so many better games like it. Like, Life is Strange is probably better. And it's not even a real indie game, so, like... the company's very first game also got AstroTurf by Annapurna, but it wasn't as blatantly obvious. They had a failed Kickstarter, and then Nepo Baby to Nepo Baby communication happened, and they got picked up by Annapurna. The other thing with Mixtape is, all of the licensed music in the game is licensed in perpetuity.
At Talking Movie Bubbles B6 sent a super chat. He said it was so safe compared to Eva.
He says it's safe compared to his fucking, fan service, teenage girl fan service anime. Like, come on. Like, listen, I don't like Ava. I've never liked Ava. I've seen it, of course.
At Weak Freak sent a super chat. There was never a moment of did I go too far?
They should have thought maybe we went too far when they were making particle physics for teenage saliva.
At Tyler Preston 699 sent a super chat. So this is the Goodbye Volcano High for Australia.
It at least has, more gameplay than Goodbye Volcano High. I'll give it that, but, where was that Kotaku article about the fucking spit particles? For fuck's sake. I posted it in my Discord the other day. Let's see. This is a different article, but, unless, like, a bunch of them posted the same thing. Let's see. In a chat with Kotaku... Oh, they're just reposting the Kotaku article. Okay. Maybe we should go there instead. Yeah, this is the one. Let's see. Early in Beethoven and Dinosaurs, that's the name of the fucking company, new music-driven narrative adventure, music curator and soon-to-be New Yorker Stacy Rockford is reminiscing with her friends about high school. I mean, they're still high schoolers. Stacy likes to tie moments to songs. She finds a mixtape given to her by an old flame named Colin, remembers how he was her first kiss. They skip what she says, though. She's like, I didn't really like Colin. I just wanted to get my first kiss out of the way. So he was accessible. It's like, yeah, that's really how teenage girls talk and think. Let's see, suddenly you find yourself in control of this flashback, manipulating both teens' tongues as they try to figure out what the hell kissing even is. I mean, I'm sure you've seen the fucking clips. If not, I'll just show you my, my fucking short of it. Naturally, when I sat down with creative director Johnny Galvatron and producer Woody Woodward, does everybody in this company have fucking fake names? I had to ask who the hell was responsible for this. I think it's sad to say that everyone as a team was responsible, Galvatron said. I mean, I came up with the idea, because he's the sole writer-director. But the reason it's so disgusting is because other people on the team. Woodward said the team wanted gross-out Ren and Stimpy kind of vibe. You failed. And that you only get by getting up close and personal with things that tend to be viewed at a distance, especially in video games. Even something like God of War's sex minigame doesn't get into the finer details the way Mixtape's makeout scene does. Why are you bragging that this scene of two teenagers tongue-lashing has more detail than an actual sex scene? Why is that a positive? Hello? We were talking about ways of using the medium to feel things that you wouldn't usually feel in a video game, like being grossed out and awkward and embarrassed. Why do I want to play a video game to feel awkward and embarrassed? Also, I play fucking horror games. Hello? Galvatron said, it's really a teenage experience, the first kiss, and it goes for too long, and it's just foul, and we spent ages getting like that ropes of saliva to work in a particle system and stuff like that. I really feel like we got across what we were trying to convey. This. You get an achievement for doing this for an entire minute, for making two teenagers, like, lick each other. You get an achievement. So, they've spent a long time getting the saliva particle physics just right. So we can really see the mouths of these teenagers. In a fucking flashback that means nothing. So, he says, like, they had to put placeholder audio in because they were also grossed out. So, like, why did you think we would like that? And fuck you. I'm gonna show you my live raw reaction to it. See, yeah, I've been putting up shorts of this. Well, here's the writer, by the way. So here. Nope. It's doing that thing again where I click on one short, it shows the wrong one. I sure do love when middle-aged men write about the experiences of teenage girls. I sure love that a lot. This is the man who wrote this game, by the way, so I want you all to soak it in. This fucking Kurt Cobain from Temu-looking motherfucker. He's the director, he's the creator of this game, and the lead writer, so this is your guy. This is ground zero for this bullshit. This manic pixie dream boy, 45-year-old fucking man, who clearly wishes he was still a teenager. This guy desperately wants you to think he's cool. So yeah, that's the writer, the lead director of his own company that he founded. The director and sole writer of this game. That's your guy. This guy really wants people to think he's fucking cool. He thinks he's Australian Kojima. He's Australian David Cage. Anyway, I'm gonna torch you all with the tongues now.
I don't want no scrubs. Scrub is a guy can't get no.
I was providing my own soundtrack.
Hanging on the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me.
Ah! Johnny Galvatron, why are you making me control the tongues of two teenagers? One that has braces. I saw this image in a fucking thumbnail, and I thought somebody made it up. Yeah, that's enough. That's quite enough. I don't want no scrubs. Scrub is a guy can't get no love from me. Get the fuck away from me, you creepy man who made this game. Oh god. So yeah, so that was my raw fucking reaction to that information. Yeah, so you all have to suffer with me. Sorry.
Giselle sent a super chat. Sigh no. Don't punish US like that.
Too late, Giselle, and I'm sorry I forgot Kryptonite. It would have been perfect during the running scene. I was singing Two Princes instead.
Sent a super chat. Galvatron's magnum opus mixtape. A nature documentary and cautionary tale about 90s teens.
Yeah.
A scary breed of fiends indeed.
It's barely 90s though.
Wolf95 sent a super chat. The shit they said about God of War.
Yeah, right. But it's
angry
more like
face emoji.
It's more like 2010s and 80s and not 90s. It's so weird.
_space frog sent a super chat. Galvatron is Shad's alt, pretentious and Australian.
Maybe he's related to Shad. I always forget Shad's not a
Talking
Kiwi.
Moody Bubbles B6 sent a super chat. Can we just say Bob Camp created Ren and Stimpy and not John K?
I mean, he kind of mostly did.
Stevens5542 sent a super chat. He has the newest Resident Evil protagonist's hairstyle and dye job.
He looks like he's had the same hair and dye job for like the last 20 years.
7693 sent a super chat. I fear no man. But that thing, it scares me. Scared face emoji.
So yeah, that's your man-child fucking Nepo baby who made this fucking game.
HSL sent a super chat. Ara text you monster.
There you go. There you go. For science, you monster. But yeah, so it's like everyone's blaming Megan Ellison, the daughter of the founder of Oracle, because this is her fucking company. And it seems like she did found Annapurna to be like, look at me, I'm funding the arts, and she really mismanaged it. And I guess all of the staff walked out at some point when she got more hands-on with the company, and that was before Mixtape. But yeah, the first game Beethoven and Dinosaur made was The Artful Escape, and it similarly got fucking AstroTurf, but I think with this one, they stepped a little too far by having, like, all these 10 out of 10s.
Neo Kaiser Zero sent a super chat. Sigh, you hate adult men writing about lesbians, but why are you fine with me being your biographer?
So I'm stuck with you, Kaiser. I'm stuck with you. We're tied by fate, Kaiser. That's why, obviously. But yeah, like, fucking, it's so pretentious. It's so pretentious. And it's like, it's not even like I don't like walking simulators or games with limited gameplay. Fucking, one of my favorite games is Soma, for one thing. You could call that a walking simulator very easily, you know?
A Talking Movie Bubbles B6 sent a super chat. If I was Bob Camp and I saw what he did, I ran the fuck out.
Well, it's, actually, John K. got kicked off of Ren and Stimpy after a while, so I think it was mostly Bob Camp in the end. So he got kicked off his own fucking show because he was such a piece of shit. But, yeah, so basically, Mixtape is just an example of a bunch of rich people trying to fake being indie. It's like when Elon Musk was paying people to, like, play that really hard Pathfinder. Wasn't it? Like, he was paying people to play Pathfinder for him, and then as soon as he actually got control of it, he, like, killed the fucking character because he didn't know what he was doing. It's like that. They're just buying clout. They're buying, like, stolen valor of being, like, plucky indie people, you know? It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. And, like, all these fucking shills out there. But now they're in trouble. Now it's harder for them to shill. Because, the Oracle founder, Larry Ellison, he's, like, actually funded Israeli war crimes. So now they're all gonna have to backtrack because all of the woke skulls are gonna go, Israel! And they're gonna turn on them. But, like, all these people, like, blindly, like, saying this game is, like, great. It's a solid 5. It's a solid fucking 5. You know? There's barely any gameplay. Some of the mini-games are programmed well. I liked the pause screen UI. I mean, it had some compliments for it. It wasn't... I'm not just, like, bashing the whole thing, but it's obviously just like Goodbye Volcano High. All you're doing is clicking through somebody's shitty original fiction that they could never make into a movie, because it's just so bad. So they see video games as, like, good enough when they can't get into the movie industry. Exactly like fucking David Cage, you know? Which is kind of, like, insulting, because... like, video games are art in their own right. I'll stand on that hill, you know? But it doesn't want to be a video game. It wants you to shove its super original story in your face.
Movie Bubbles B6 sent a super chat. Remember what John K. did after Ren and Stimpy?
Wasn't it Cans Without Labels, which took him, like, 6 fucking years to make, and it was shit? Yeah, I think so. No, I mean, I'd say solid 5 because, like, a lot of the environmental design was nice, you know. A lot of it was technically proficient. It did have a few, like, kind of amusing gameplay sections.
At Dino Nugget 22 sent a super chat. 5? I figure you give it a 3 or 2 out of 10.
The game would have to be, like, completely broken for me to give it a 2.
9624 sent a super chat. My favorite part of Mixtape is the pause menu.
I mean, it's functional. It's a perfectly functional narrative game experience. So, I mean, I'm not gonna be dishonest and say, oh, 1 out of 10. I'd give it a fucking 5. I've seen people say it's a 7 because people are too afraid to score games anything else between 7 and 10. Like, those are the only scores that exist.
At Talking Movie Bubbles B6 sent a super chat. Let's watch it.
No, I don't know if it's, like, copyright fucked or not. It probably is, so, not today. Did Stacy ever call her sister? No! And, like, we only hear from Stacy's dad, like, one time. And he's like, honey, did you call your sister to see if she'll pick you up at the airport? And she's like, oh my god, Dad, stop pressuring me! And that's the only time we ever hear from him. And we're supposed to, like this girl. This girl's plan in the game, she wants to be a music supervisor. That's her highest goal in life, is becoming a music supervisor. And that could be a funny character trait if Galvi Johnnytron, whatever the fuck his name is, would let his characters be uncool. This grown-ass man really wants us to think his teenage blorbos are super cool and super badass. It's so pathetic. But yeah, so...
At Solar Bones sent a super chat. If you want a game about a broken person new to adulthood and dealing with failure in life, play Night in the Woods.
I've heard that. A lot of people do want me to play that, so that might get thrown on the Barbie one day. I'm definitely playing Disco Elysium next, though. So I'm gonna be done with my episode discussion streams after tomorrow for a while. So gaming streams might be back on. But we never saw Cassandra's mom. We heard her off screen. And her parents made no sense because they were like, we're overprotective and want to keep you closer to home because you're acting out. But then the mom's like, if she drops out of college, she's not allowed to come home. And it's like, which is it? Are they overprotective? Or are they willing to, like, kick her out of the house forever? Like, make up your fucking mind. But yeah, with Stacy, her whole thing is, I want to be a music supervisor, so I'm gonna fly to New York. And I'm going to...
Talking Movie Bubbles B6
Thank you, Talking Movie Bubbles.
John K. called Robin Williams the F-slur.
I'm not surprised. But Stacey's whole plan is, I want to be a music supervisor, so I'm gonna fly to New York City with a ticket I bought myself. It's not even clear that she even told her parents she was doing this ahead of time. I'm going to impose myself on my big sister who lives there, and I'm going to go run into this music producer I like and give her my mixtape, and she's gonna make me her protege, and I'm gonna score the next, like, big 5 movies of this generation. And it's like, at no point is this plan demonstrated to be as stupid as it sounds. At no point is this supposed to be some teenager's idiotic pipe dream that is never going to work out the way she thinks it is. I mean, it would be one thing if she learned a lesson like, hey, you're planning every step of what's going to happen in the future is impossible, and you're setting yourself up for disappointment and failure. Like, if she had learned a fucking lesson, it would be one thing. Because people are like, well, you're not supposed to like the main character. It's like, at no point did I get any indication that we're not supposed to think Stacy is, like, anything but super fucking awesome. You know, at no point did the game seem to be, like, teaching her a lesson or pointing out her bad behaviors. No, it's just like, no, Stacy needs to get whatever she wants. She's totally not Johnny Galvatron's self-insert, you know? It's crazy. Yeah, and that's the other thing, like, what is her mixtape? I mean, it isn't even her own music. It's not like she's making a mixtape of her own music. She wants to put together, like, a soundtrack of songs and just hand it to this lady, and is expecting her to be so blown away that she'll instantly give her a job on the spot. And it's like, that makes no sense. We should have seen her go to New York and completely fail and then come home and make up with her friends, you know? That's how it should have fucking ended. But, like, just because you make a mixtape of songs that have special meaning to you doesn't mean it's gonna have any meaning to anybody else. And I don't think Johnny Galvatron understands that. I think there was one article about how they came up with the game, and he basically... Oh, it's from... Okay, they say it on Wikipedia. Awesome. It was like showing up at like Xbox Game Pass and shit. Oh, I think this is the article. I'm just gonna let Dana Brains super
At Dana_Brain sent a super chat. Someone pointed out a way to make her goals make sense is if she was pushing for Slater's original music to get viewed by a producer. Like that would actually make sense and have a good foundation.
Yeah, there's so many ways. There's so many ways you could fucking fix the plot. Like I said, make her wanting to be a music supervisor, which is an odd, like, it's just an odd, like, life goal dream for a kid to have. Make that, like, a quirk, or make other people think she's weird for it, you know? Like, let us, like, laugh at these teenagers. You expect because the game isn't for teenagers. When I put it on Twitch to play it, it's warned me that it was mature rated and had sexual content. So it's not for teenagers, it's for people exactly my age who were teenagers in the 90s. And it's like, you expect us to think these fucking teenagers are cool? Like, Johnny Galvatron strikes me as the kind of guy who gets validation from teenagers thinking he's cool, even though he's like 40 fucking 5. Like, come on. So, Mixtape devs want to convince you it's still cool to like things. The idea, so, everyone blaming Megan Ellison needs to read these fucking articles. The idea for Mixtape, Beethoven and Dinosaur's latest musical adventure, started with a song. Specifically, That's Good by Devo, the song that opens the game as Stacy Rockford and her friends skateboard to their final night together in Blue Moon Lagoon. Creative director Johnny Galvatron tells Kotaku that he wanted to build a game that could have that song in it, and then the idea of the game about a mixtape of Galvatron's greatest hits of all time began to form. So it's his own shitty playlist. That's what the whole game is based on. This guy's own shitty playlist. So yeah, Megan Ellison may have funded it, but she had, just because it stars a teenage girl doesn't mean she had anything to fucking do with it. It's all this guy. Well, I'm a big Devo fan, says Galvatron. It seems to be in this weird Devo-shaped hole in my heart. And then when I listen to Devo, it just goes in and I feel complete. So I love that song. And we were starting out, and we were like, well, what if we built a game around a mixtape with individual tracks? We laid out all the tracks that I love. It's just my greatest hits of all time. I think there's a 60s track, and then there's a couple of 70s, mostly 80s and early 90s. I laid them out. It was mostly 80s, actually. So, Mixtape's director left a music career as the frontman for a punk rock band called The Galvatrons to form the Melbourne-based indie studio Beethoven and Dinosaur in 2017. And they've made, like, 2 games. So, this guy probably came from money. He had his own shitty band for a while. They don't even sound punk. And then he was like, oh, I want to make video games. And then he just got in with, like, other billionaires who just funded all of this and made it happen to him. Now, no original music, no streamer mode. And the thing is, all 28 licensed songs are licensed in perpetuity for this game. Fucking Grand Theft Auto doesn't even have that. They had to replace some of the songs in the re-releases. So, do you have any idea how much money it would cost to just license all of those songs in perpetuity forever? So yeah, this is all just rich people LARPing. That's what this is. It's just all just rich people LARPing. And that's why people are mad. Because they just bought 10 out of 10 reviews. And like a 10 out of 10 is usually reserved for like a really fucking good game. With like really good mechanics. Which this does not have. Its latest project, another collaboration with indie hit seeker Annapurna Interactive, is a coming-of-age narrative that's been resonating with folks who are either nostalgic for its 90s aesthetic, or, like me, enjoy the self-mythologizing way Stacy and her friends essentially try to craft the soundtrack to their lives. I'm still doing the fucking Australian accent, oops. The critical acclaim has also provoked bizarre reactionary backlash. It's not bizarre, we can all tell it's fucking fake. Like, anyone who's an actual gamer can tell this is fucking fake. You know? And nobody come at me. I've probably been playing video games longer than you've been alive. You know? Fuck off. And the Artful Escape was the earlier one. There's like, oh, it's won BAFTAs. Never fucking heard of it. Yeah, you want a BAFTA, nothing to do with fucking video games, asshole. Like, so it's all just this guy's personal playlist, and it's like, that's the whole problem with Stacy's goals in this game. The fucking mixtape you make for your last adventure with your friends is only gonna mean something to you. It's not gonna mean anything to anybody else. It's just a random selection of songs that don't even go well together. So I was saying this in my Discord the other day. I have a very clear memory of being in, like, 2nd grade, sitting in the copse of trees in my old yard, in my first home, with my big chunky tape player, listening to China Doll by Suzanne Vega. Now, that song invokes that memory for me. That memory's not in your head. It's only in mine. That song isn't going to have the same meaning to you that it does to me, you know? So, like, if I just put China Doll on and said, guys, doesn't this song make you, like, emotional and nostalgic? You'd go, what? No? I've never heard this before? You know?
At Ed Stevens 5542 sent a super chat. At least go to college to get film editing skills before going to your sister's place to find a producer. At Hikaru 9624 sent a super chat. They're definitely the kind of teen who thinks they're cool. They more or less nailed that whether it was accidental or not. All a bunch of dorks. At Pyro 7693 sent a super chat. Quit your day job and go back to music.
Johnny Galvatron's band wasn't even any good, you know? This guy's a poser.
At Balonic 111 sent a super chat. It aggravates me that he ripped off the name Galvatron from Transformers, but then I remember Galvatron was a raving lunatic in the cartoon.
I forget what his real last name
sent
is.
A super chat. I'm not too familiar with the Mixtape game, but as someone who grew up in a poorer part of Glasgow, rich people LARPing poverty does boil the old blood.
Oh, and this game is rich people LARPing poverty and being plucky indies to a fucking T. You can tell goddamn Nepo babies wrote this shit. Well, a Nepo baby, Johnny Galvatron. You know?
At Dino Nuggy 22 sent a super chat. I mean, would it cost much to license music from bands no one has heard of?
A lot of these bands are expensive, though, like fucking Susie and the Banshees and Smashing Pumpkins and Devo and shit. That's expensive shit, man.
At Dire Wolf 181 sent a super chat. The dialogue was cringe with the constant song ref.
The dialogue was awful. All the characters talk exactly the same. Even, like, the preppy rich girl who's trying to be a delinquent with them. Like, they all just have the same exact character voice. Bad writing to a T.
At the _ space frog sent a super chat. Millions of peaches for me tax.
Now, see, I fucking was trying to get that song stuck in your guys' head, and I got it stuck in my own head. Moving to the country, gotta eat me a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, gotta eat me a lot of peaches. Millions of peaches, peaches for me. Millions of peaches, peaches for free. I was trying to sing, like, the most annoying songs of the 90s. It was, like, Peaches, Closing Time, Wonderwall. You know? So, yeah, it's... I want... Somebody, please, somebody get Lily to play Mixtape on stream. She would be, like, crying and clapping during the scene where the girl yells at her dad.
Send a super chat. The soundtrack for the G1 Transformers movie Gigamogs this game BTW.
Oh, yeah, they have that. They have... Dare by Stan Bush in here.
5542 sent a super chat. Do a Scooby-Doo and have indie bands make your soundtrack.
Yeah, right? Like, for God's sakes. I've heard better original soundtracks from games, too. You know, during the part where Dare by Stan Bush was supposed to be playing, I was singing Don't Let's Start by They Might Be Giants! So, there you go. And thank you to the person who, I forget who reminded me to sing Two Princes, but I was like, fuck, I know that melody, let me just find the lyrics. I was like, I can do Two Princes, that's... I have like 10 songs in my head. Can't get another one in there. I know how that feels, Cosmic Wooloo. You ever wake up in the morning with just like a random song you haven't heard in like 10 years stuck in your head? That happens to me sometimes. It's the curse of having tonal memory, you know? Yeah, I don't know what it is with middle-aged men writing stories about teenage girls. I don't like it, though. Maybe they just find a teenage girl more appealing as a main, or is they doing it for DEI reasons, or whatever the fuck? I mean, Stacy does seem like a fucking self-insert of Johnny Galvatron. I wouldn't be surprised if she was supposed to be a boy at first. You know? Like, seriously. You ever wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy? No, if I ever woke up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy, I think I'd want to kill myself. I was singing an R. Kelly song, though, when they were flying through the field, and I started going, I believe I can fly! I believe I can touch the sky! So, yeah, I mean, a lot of the other songs, I never even fucking heard of them, you know? Like, you're telling me this is like a quintessential 90s soundtrack, you don't even have any 90s music in there.
At DOMKV sent a super chat. When I wake in the morning and I step outside.
When I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream at the top of my lungs, what's going on? Yeah, you guys can all thank Dio for me singing What's Up. I was like, oh, I actually know that one, Dio, absolutely.
At NeoKaiser0 sent a super chat. Talk tax. Scooby-Doo dog voice. Ara, ara.
Hey, Raggy, ara, ara. I don't know. Best I can do. Yeah, Stacy is so annoyingly smug, and like, if she was supposed to be, like, if that was supposed to be a point of comedy, like, we're supposed to be laughing at this teenager who thinks she's so hard, and that she's so awesome, like, that would be one thing, but we're clearly supposed to think this fucking douchebag 17-year-old girl is cool. We're supposed to care when she's sad after being a bitch to her friends, you know? She's like, I'm listening to Portishead now because I'm sad. And I'm like, I like Portishead, Stacy, but shut the fuck up. You don't deserve Portishead.
At Direwolf181 sent a super chat. The Digimon movie soundtrack was amazing randomly.
Was this one they put together for, like, an English dub, or do you mean, like, the original? Because I know, like, a lot of anime, like, older anime dubs put in, like, fucking licensed music, or just, like, I don't know, we had, like, Dragon, Rock the Dragon, Dragon Ball Z. Am I buffering? Oh. Well, I'm not on my end, so it's you. Yeah, like, if Stacy was supposed to be a flawed character, if we were supposed to be, like, as adults, chuckling, saying, oh boy, weren't we cringe like this as kids, that would be one thing, but this grown man clearly wants us to think these teenagers are so super cool.
At Oblivion Blade TD sent a super chat. I am thinking, Miku, ooey oo.
I don't know how I do that one. Miku dayos. How she kinda goes? I don't know.
At Skonsan Jam sent a super chat. I used to work in restaurants. Closing time horns.
It was just like overplayed on the fucking radio when I was growing up. Wonder Crawl, Princess Donut. What are you making me look up now? Is this a parody of Wonderwall?
Oh my god! This is my song! This is my song!
Who it is?
Today is gonna be the day, gonna fireball an orca too. By now he'll be saying out with his body melting down.
Few people have been trying to get me into Dungeon Crawler, Carl.
Body with all that gummy goo until you chow.
It feels like it's inevitable that I'm going to have to listen to it. It's a radio play, right?
At Direwolf181 sent a super chat. English dub soundtrack, they got a lot of big names.
That's crazy. They used to, like, I don't know, like, Digimon was... Fuck am I getting a call from Deerfield Beach Florida? I've been getting so many spam calls today, man.
And all the caves we have to crawl are bleeding. And all the mobs that die for us are screaming.
No, this is great. No. Shut up. We're listening to the whole thing.
There are many things that I would like to feed to you, but I don't have time.
Oh my god, these fucking spam calls.
Silencing
my fucking phone.
We're gonna be on the best talk shows. And then we'll rock.
Skonsan Jam sent a super chat. My ex's favorite song is Wonderwall. Should have been my first clue.
Okay. That's enough of that. Yeah, right. No, the thing is, I can actually sing Wonderwall pretty well, so I was like, I have to during the fucking mixtape game. Because that was another one that was, like, fucking over. I don't know if I'll get copyrighted for Dungeon Crawler Carl, but I don't want to risk it, so... Let's see, Nicholas Jennings says, I like Ava, but at least came up with the idea if Ultraman was a evangelical story, I thought of Decker and Ava weirdly kind of get the ending villain. Well, I mean, it's okay to like Ava. It's okay to like Ava. Like, it is a seminal work. It is very important to anime history. I just personally don't like it. I respect it, but I don't like it, you know? And I think that's fine. I don't know what Ant's fucking obsession with Ava is, only that he watched it as a kid, I guess. It's like Utena for me, I suppose. But, you know... Yeah, no, Wonderwall is an annoying song, but it's actually kind of fun to sing, you know? It was kind of like Closing Time. Closing Time's an annoying song, but it's kind of fun to sing. So I was just tanking it and annoying you guys. Eventually you guys were like... no, please, no more Closing Time. Stop it! So, mission accomplished. Do I think Ava insists upon itself? No, I don't know. It is very, like, the people that, like, cope about how fan servicey it is, it's like, grow up, alright? A bunch of grown men were making sexy teenage girls, and you exactly know fucking why. It isn't because it's just, oh, but it's from Shinji's point of view, actually, and when you really think about it, it's, like, super deep and stuff. It's like, no, they just wanted to show, like, a 16-year-old girl's titties. And you have to accept that about it, okay? You can, like, admit when something you like has problematic elements. I mean, sometimes with anime, you just have to go, God damn it, Japan, you know? You know? There's plenty of things I love like that just have elements from just like, God damn it, Japan, you know? Why do you have to be like this? I didn't actually, isn't her rating for Utena like a C or something? I don't know, yeah. Speaking of Lily, so like, at least in a week or two, we'll do the Ghibli movie. I need time to make a nice thumbnail and to rewatch some movies. We'll make it an event, guys. It's not going anywhere. So she got out of copyright hell, which is impressive because Ghibli is crazy about their copyright. They actually struck me for showing clips of Mononoke Hime on stream once. So, so we'll have to be careful, I guess, because her video is unmonetized. Which is funny. She made a 2-hour-long video and she's getting absolutely nothing out of it. Learn to edit better, scrub. You see how much I got away with showing in my fucking has-been videos? Those were monetized. It's because I knew how to edit it to trick the copyright bot, that's why. Yeah, we haven't watched Lily in a while. Like, everyone's like, oh, Sai is just milking Lily, but we haven't actually even, like, fucking reacted to Lily in a long time, and every time I do, I forget how fucking brain dead she is, you know, and it just hurts me. It hurts my head. I'll definitely have a few interesting ones for you for Friday to vote on, though, that's for sure. I don't get it. Oh, somebody's saying... I don't get why some people try to reframe anime as amazing gay representation when their culture is even more homophobic than we are. Yeah, because they don't understand what they're looking at. It's like I always tell people, like, there are not as many teenage lesbians in anime as you think there are. That's that Class S bullshit. It's expected of straight girls to have, like, pseudo-romances with other girls and then grow up and marry a man. That's Japanese culture, and I'm sorry you don't like that. That doesn't change the truth, you know? You can't just say, well, that makes me feel bad, and isn't what I thought it was. And so I don't want to think that's true. But it's like, that's not how it works.
Mixtape screams, I want to get paid for my Spotify playlist.
You're right. It's not even a good playlist. Like, how do you make a game about music in the 90s and have no grunge, no hip-hop, no ska, no metal? I mean, one of the kids is supposed to be a metalhead, but he talks and acts and dresses like a 60s hippie boy. He looks like he should be in the ska or something, you know? Like, it's such a fucking mess. And again, it's somebody not from America trying to replicate American culture they've seen in, like, fucking movies. And there's so many, like, 80s movies tropes. Like, they ape, like, Ferris Bueller's Day Off a lot.
At Dyer,
and other things, you know?
sent a super chat. They got Smash Mouth. Fatboy Slim and the Mighty Mighty Boss tones like a who's who of 90s music hits its thing wild the Digimon soundtrack.
Oh, I love Fatboy Slim, actually. So, yeah, where's Bop? I think I did start singing it at some point. I don't know all the lyrics. I just know my brother once played Bop so much I almost killed him. So, yeah, no Nirvana, no Stone Temple Pilots, no Doubt. I was just saying, I'm Just a Girl would fit Cassandra so well as, like, her theme song, you know?
A Talking Movie Bubbles B6 sent a super chat, but Uranus and Neptune are a gay couple.
Yeah, that's a single anime, Talking Movie Bubbles. A lot of anime, when they're depicting things you think are gay, they'll either no homo the characters, or they'll, or it's just class S shit, you know? Like, Fruits Basket! Furuba is the worst at that. Like, it like, what you would call queer baits so much. And then, no homos everybody by the end.
95 sent a super chat. Mixtape should have had Cotton Eye Joe in it.
Fuck yeah, it should have.
At Sconsen Jam sent a super chat. I sat through so many terrible gay anime as a young un that my friends and I made a trope bingo chart. Dark times.
Dark times, indeed. Yeah, no Korn. You have, like, a metalhead kid. No Korn, no Metallica. I mean, you could afford all this fucking music anyway. Why don't you go all out and, like, say, okay, what were, like, the top songs from the mid-90s to 1999? That's what these fucking kids would be listening to, you know? No clue how she even makes her mixtape CD. It shows it as a CDR, right? But, like, CDRs were expensive, separate machines before they became standard in computers, and CDRs were not standard in computers until, like, the year 2000, really. So, the idea that Stacy would have, like, a CDR writable machine, we didn't even see her with one. We saw her with plenty of boomboxes and shit, but, like, what was she making her fucking burned CDs on, exactly, in 1999? We didn't see her really use a computer, you know? So did she have a standalone machine? And there's a difference between CDRs and CDRWs. CDRs can only be written once, you know? So you can't, like, write over it or add different songs. Like, and the thing is, the guy who wrote this is, like, around my age, but he doesn't know these things. And again, maybe he grew up a rich kid and just had all this shit, you know, before most other people did. I don't know. But I was around a lot of tech in the 90s. My family was always geeky and techy. We always had, you know, pretty updated technology. So, yeah, like burning CDs was way more of an early 2000s onward type of thing. Especially when, like, Napster and LimeWire came to be. Before then, you were, like, literally, like, copying songs off of CDs and copying them off other tapes onto different tapes to make your mixtapes. Or, you were just taping music off the radio with your boombox. That's what a lot of us did. And I was pointing out, too, like, the girl with her boombox, and she's like, I just have this old boombox. Like, I had a way cooler boombox when I was a kid, and I covered it in stickers because I was a fucking teenage girl, you know? Like, you are stolen valoring my fucking experiences, Johnny Galvatron! You bitch! So, of course, you know? So if anyone wants to come at me with this, it's like, yeah, you can't just call me a chud hater. I literally was a teenage girl in 1999, literally around computers and CDRs and tapes and VHS and all this shit. I was an AV nerd. I know I'm bad at, like, mixing my own audio, but I was making anime music videos with a fucking Firewire off of my DVD and VHS combo machine.
Can I recommend an anime and it won't make you feel pain? Campfire cooking in another world with my absurd skill I like to describe as in cooking anime with an isekai paint job. It's feel-good show.
I'm not done meshing?
At
No,
Miss
it's not
Jasmine
isekai joking.
305 sent a super chat. Latex. What I miss.
Not much. I'm just talking about my plans to react to Lily's video. We're talking about Mixtape some more and how it's a bunch of, like, rich people LARPing as, like, poor, plucky indie creators. And why that's annoying. And how nobody can come at me for not liking the game because I played the whole damn thing. And I literally was a 17-year-old girl in 1999. So I have more experience of being a 17-year-old girl in America in 1999 than the fucking writer does. So he can suck my ass. I haven't talked about The Boys yet, though. I mean, I am going to be doing my episode discussion tomorrow, so, but yeah, The Boys, as expected, ended awfully. I watched the finale earlier and felt absolutely nothing. Fumbled literally everything they could possibly fumble. I don't know how they fucking managed to do this. It's just, The Boys finale bit where he gets, like, friend-zoned by Stacy and then just walks into the night. Chet or Brett or whatever the fuck his name was, yeah. Slater. The only good scene in the entire game was playing as Slater, going into a Blockbuster high and fucking up the place. That was the only good part.
111 sent a super chat. Damn, getting a flashback to kid me listening to Chumbawamba on my brother's Napster.
I get knocked down, but I'll get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I actually was singing that one a bit. I had to look up, like, he drinks a whiskey drink, he drinks a vodka drink, he drinks a lager drink, he drinks a cider drink. He sings songs that remind him of the good times. He sings songs that remind him of the best times. I've actually listened to that entire album by Chumbawamba. I think I'm, like, the only person in the entire world who has. There's other songs on there, actually. They're actually pretty good. I liked Mary and Good Ship Lifestyle, I think, were two more tracks on that I really liked.
At Direwolf181 sent a super chat. Haru from FB is by he loves Yuki, but Yuki's straight. If it was up to him, he'd probably have both Yuki and Ren XD. I wouldn't call that queerbaiting.
Nah, I don't think Haru's actually bi, though. I don't know. And then they had, like, fucking, Yuki's, like, flamboyant-ass brother, and then he's straight in the end, and it's like, bullshit, alright? Fuck you! And then you had Shigure with the main, like, leader of the Zodiac people, and it's like, oh, he's with a guy, but no, it turns out she was a woman all along, secretly, and it's like, oh, fuck you. You know? You had a no-homo, everything you possibly could by the end of that manga. You know? Fuck off. The first two seasons of The Boys is really good. Like, really good. And then it got popular and mainstreamed after that. I still like season 3. I do. That's really where it started being a different show entirely. And then seasons 4 and 5 are just garbage, unfortunately. Even though I like some of the characters they introduce, the writing is just god-awful. I mean, the actors are still enjoyable, at least, throughout it. So, but, like, I don't know. I don't know how they fucked up a good thing this badly. It's insane. It's absolutely fucking insane. Let's see. I can't wait for 2000s nostalgia to be reduced down to NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, Imogen Eve. Oh, it's coming for you, kids. Soon there'll be nostalgia about the 2000s, then you'll know, then you'll learn. Frenchie's your favorite character? I can see that. They didn't kill off Stan, though. He was at the end saying he's the CEO of VOD again, for some reason. I don't know. I never saw Game of Thrones, so I couldn't tell you if it's as bad, but it's pretty fucking bad. They're not beating the written by ChatGPT allegations, I'll tell you that much. What's the thing about Mixtape, too? It was like 80s and like 2010s, but like no 90s. It was so weird.
At the Master Clockwork sent a super chat. Why watch Eva when you can watch Goran log on?
Exactly. Like Gynex already improved on Ava, and it's called Gurren Lagann and Fooly Cooly. You know? Don't forget about 9/11. I'm about to have time for 9/11 nostalgia now. Like, I don't know. Yeah, The Boys just like, it just generational fumble, as the kids say these days. Please, Severance, don't get bad. Please, please, please. I'm begging you. I need a show that actually ends well. Gurlaga and Furikuri aren't Gainax anymore. Well, didn't Gainax, like, kind of shut down? But, I mean, they were Gainax anime, so, I mean, they're both, like, kind of touching the same themes as Eva, but better. Mixtape is Life is Strange at home! Yeah, I mean, you guys are gonna get me to play Life is Strange eventually. I don't promise to be nice to it, but...
81 sent a super chat. I am ain't straight texty he and GFR freak Steph.
Why are they freaks? Because, like, the girlfriend they gave him is, like, obsessed with, like, putting cute girls in cute clothes, but then they're both, like, a straight couple. Like, fuck you.
James sent a super chat. Being an LGBTQ plus anime fan back in the day and dealing with the people who liked gay male ships but were homophobic to lesbian ones? I do not miss the early aughts.
Yeah, I don't think they weren't homophobic to the gay ones, too. Because, I mean, yaoi in general is written by straight women for straight women, so straight women can self-insert into the more effeminate man in the relationship, so it isn't... I mean, it's all homophobic. When you get down to brass tacks. Oops, all homophobia. Because it's not like these people, like, are gay allies or anything. They just fetishize gay men, and it's safer for a straight woman to project onto an effeminate man because, you know, sexual politics for women are so complex, and, you know, like, you can't enjoy sex or you're a slut, but if you don't enjoy it at all, you're cold and frigid, so it's much easier to self-insert onto a man, but he has to be a very effeminate man who's, like, basically a woman, and that's why yaoi is so popular with straight women. Lick tape. Cryo says I'm gonna have fun roasting everybody in Life is Strange. I can't wait. Isn't that another one where it's a grown fucking man wrote about teenage girls? This time it's a French guy. Yeah. And gay marriage isn't legal in Japan. Yeah, Anthony Gramoglia got mad at me, or one of his fans got mad at me recently for saying that, you know, Japan is a homophobic country. He's like, but Tokyo has the biggest pride event! I was like, motherfucker, like, gay marriage isn't legal there, and gay people can't even adopt children there. They're not allowed. Maybe in a couple of prefectures, but not federally. You know, like, just like, oh, there's a big pride event, so the country can't be homophobic. Oh, well, America has huge pride events. I guess there's no homophobia in our country anymore, huh? Is that how that works, asshole? I'm sick of this kind of shit, man. Life is Strange is actually good. I will die on this hill. Like, guys, listen, okay? Like, I'm gonna riff on it. You know I am, okay? Come on. This is why you guys shouldn't get me to play things you know I'm going to fucking make fun of. What do you expect? Japan is a lot more racist and homophobic than people realize. Oh yeah, for God's sakes, like Japan, China, and Korea are all, like, super racist to each other, and we just kind of ignore that, because, oh, they're all the same to us, you know? It's like, no, they're, like, incredibly racist toward each other. Anthony's scholarship kick, yeah. Oh, wow, they have a big pride event, goody, yeah.
Epsconsen James sent a super chat. There's a great documentary on the Asian Boss channel about gay couples in Japan who have to go elsewhere to get married. Worth a watch.
That does sound interesting. But yeah, to act like, oh, well, there's a pride event, so there must not be any homophobia is so asinine. That comes directly from people whose only idea of activism is things they can purchase, things they can buy, you know? Like, oh, I bought a rainbow flag. You see how much I'm helping the gays? It's like, what have you done for us recently besides, like, just buy rainbow flags made in Chinese factories and call us queers? Like, what have you actually done for us? Yeah, it's like, hello? Now, we might get another Anthony react if he does go after, Hell of a Boss or Has-Been Hotel, because he has to know what'll happen if he does that. He has to know what I'll do. You drew me fan art, Kaiser? You already sent me your fan art today. Some people actually unironically think President Obama means the U.S. isn't racist. Yeah, that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. It's like that, I think it was Malcolm X, that Malcolm X quote was like, if you plunge a knife 10 inches into my back and then pull it out 5 inches, you're not actually helping me or improving things, you know? You know? It's something like that, you know? And that's kind of how liberals tend to treat racial politics. Like, look how much we're doing for you, and they're really kind of do-nothings who just want you for votes, you know?
Athelonic111 sent a super chat. Sigh, the funny thing from early BL was the yaoi whole straight women not understanding male anatomy, rolling on the floor laughing
that tends
emoji.
to go for, it tends to go for straight men writing Yuri, too. They have no idea how anything works down there, you know? Jasmine says, I am enjoying Anthony getting flack for his negative comments comparing Vivzipop to Emerald Fennell. Yeah, he was just around like, Emerald Fennell is the Vivzipop of live-action movies. Yeah, I said it. And it's like, what are you even saying? You're just saying, woman writer sucks, am I right, fellas? I've never watched this, and I'm proud of not watching it, but the female writer who created it sucks, am I right? Women be writing, yo. You know, like, dude, how do you not see that as misogynistic to just write off a woman's writing when you haven't even engaged in her work? You know, like, yeah, that's fucking misogynistic, get over it. You're gonna get called out for your shit. Like, you think you're the moral guardian of everybody, and you can't stand it when you're called out on your own horse shit. Emerald Fennell directed the new Wuthering Heights movie, which I don't have any opinions on one way or another. I never read the book. So I don't know. He says, Vivzipop's work is superficial, and she does themes bad, but he's never even watched her work. Well, now he claims now that he has. He claims now that he has watched Hazbin Hotel, but he can't say anything specific about it. Just like, oh, the themes are weak, and it's superficial. It's like, okay, but, like, specifically what, then? If you've watched it, specifically what? Oh. You know? I'm just suspicious you haven't actually watched this shit, because Anthony seems like the kind of guy who thinks reading a Wikipedia entry is enough to make him knowledgeable on something. So, and like Westside Tyler said, if I did go after him for something I know better than the cyberpunk stuff, I would probably wreck him. Which is true. So... Hey, Denmark!
1226 sent a super chat. Not been around a while. Am behind on my straight taxes.
Well, thank you for paying your straight taxes. We were just complaining about straight people. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like... Anthony is just out there. Like people keep saying, well, Anthony ditched you because you were a threat to his reputation. I was like, how much trouble did I get Anthony in compared to the trouble he starts for himself? Like, look at this guy. He's going around stepping on rakes constantly. What did I have to do with that? Nothing. You know? What did I do? Except give my honest opinions on the internet. Oh, no. You wouldn't know authenticity if it bit you on the ass, man. Of course people go after fucking Vivzipop and Hazbin Hotel because it's very gay. Like, oh, a woman, a female showrunner made it big, and she writes a show with really gay themes, and it's getting a lot of shit. Oh, wow, really? You don't say. And these people, they try to pretend they're progressive, and they try to hide it. Like, oh, well, it's because I'm still listed as an abuser or something, and Blitzo is totally innocent, and an angel, and it's like... No, you just don't like that it's gay. Or they go, oh, it's just Vivzipop wanting to do yaoi, and they ignore Brandon Rogers, who co-writes the show and voices Blitzo, and it was his idea for the romance.
Super chat. Life is strange, oddest tax.
I'm gonna drive so many of you crazy when I play that game, because I'm just gonna boomer and shit all over it. Let's see. Emerald Fennell turned Wuthering Heights into a story about abuse and classism into a bodice ripper. She also continued Hollywood's trend of whitewashing Heathcliff. Okay, that does sound like ass. But, like, he just wanted to go... How is that comparing... How does that compare to Vivzipop? He just wanted to go, Vivzipop bad, am I right? How do you do, fellow kids? You know? Fuck off. No, it did get him into a lot of trouble. He still can't admit it.
111 sent a super chat. All you did was make Jazzy and Krim mad.
I know, right? Oh no, I pissed off two assholes. Two self-important fucking assholes. Oh no. What are you gonna do about it? I guess complain. They try to vilify me more. They try to blame. He tried to get the attention back on me when he got in trouble with the Noah stuff, and it's like most people around here don't even know who the fuck I am. But he's still out there saying, no, Noah just failed to cite things. That's all that happened. Noah just failed to cite things.
81 sent a super chat. It feel and went downhill after you guys broke off.
I don't know. He had a reputation long before he fucking met me. So, to blame me for his own fucking... just him stepping in shit everywhere is so funny. Like, I ain't the one with a thread on Kiwi Farms, Anthony. Not really on him, it's on an article he wrote, but still. Well, they are talking about doing threads on him and Noah last I looked. But yeah, he keeps saying, like, oh, it was citation issues, because he can't admit he was wrong. Because either he was maliciously covering up for Noah, or he just leapt into helping him without actually investigating the situation, which means he would have to admit he was wrong and made a mistake, and he can't do that. So he just keeps doubling down. Like, that would be your out, man, saying, my bad, I just kind of leapt to his defense without really looking into it, I shouldn't have done that, my bad, you know, I'll do better in the future. That's all you had to do, man. That's all you had to do. But no, you keep doubling down on it and saying, no, it was totally just citation issues, when the issue really was that Arterly Noah was just, like, downloading other people's videos and using their exact editing and footage and just dubbing his own similar points over it and ripping them off. And one of the guys he got caught stealing from, he, like, made fun of the dude and was like, you're just jealous my video's getting more views. It's like, bro, you ripped off his video! And yeah, where was Anthony? In Arterly Noah's DMs, like, the day after, going, oh, we'll fix this for you, man, don't worry. And it's like, I don't think they even knew each other beforehand, so what compelled you to, like, run to this guy's rescue? Like, I don't get it.
At Super Easy Walker sent a super chat. Black, straight, lunch tax roast with sausage gravy, with peas and baked bean with juice.
I'm having a shake right now because it's so
Zero
fucking
W
hot out.
Belisha sent a super chat, and is allergic to either admitting he's wrong.
Yeah, because it's summer again. I've been having shakes again. So this one has blueberries, oatmeal, raspberry in it, and some lion's mane mushroom powder from a brain. Ooh. Good shit. It's a good way to get fruit and veggies in, too, if you don't like just eating them. I have some spinach, too, that I put in them sometimes. But today I just wanted a berry. I just wanted berries. Yeah, he's still, on Twitter right now, is still saying it was a citation issue. Isn't this blender awesome, by the way, guys? I'm using this blender like a palette knife. I'm trying to remember what it was called, and see if I can find it in the store. It's called Textured Blender. Look for, oh, you can't see the pop-up screen. You have to look at the one down here. This guy. Look for this guy in the asset store. It's really good. Textured Blender. I think it was free. So, can I look it up in the store, though? That'd be good. I can tell you guys exactly what the number is for it. Seriously, just get yourself like a little smoothie blender. And you can just buy frozen fruit. And then just, like, toss tea, or, like, almond milk, or just even water in there, and just grind it up, and it's so good, man.
FCCaru9624 sent a super chat. Cycling to village with stream on loudspeaker tax.
Hello, everybody at Hikaru's village! There you go. Alright, let me just look up the content ID for this on the Asset Store. Clip Studio Assets. I can show you guys this cool new thingy I'm using. For this kind of painterly, almost gouache look. There you go. So it's... Get out of here. Textured Blender by Adam TJS. I think it's, yeah, it's free. And so you see how it's tilt activated. It can really, like, again, it's like using a tiny palette knife. Oh, sorry, Kweezu, that's right. You were the one sleeping to the stream. I told you I get loud sometimes.
At Miss Jasmine305 sent a super chat. Princess Weeks has a great video on the whitewashing of Heathcliff. Def recommend. Fennel also turned Isabella, Heathcliff's wife that he abuses in the novel, into a willing participant and makes the abuse Isabella's king.
Ew, yeah, that does sound bad. I do like Princess Weeks. I've watched her before. Not lately, but I've watched her before. I'll probably check that out.
Super Easy Walker sent a super chat. Ever read/watched Nina? The bar from the manga isn't actually a place in Japan.
I think I've seen a little of it, or at least read a little of the manga. I know the art style. I might also be thinking of Paradise Kiss, though. I think they're kind of similar. Lavender Town also is good. I've seen Lavender Town before, too. So I think I'm subscribed to Princess Weeks, but I'm subscribed to a lot of people, and I tend to just go to the home recommendation page, so... I know, it's terrible of me as a fellow YouTuber. It's like, I just go to my recommendation, I don't even look at my subscription tag. Terrible of me, I know. Like I said, though, I've never read Wuthering Heights, so I will assume she at least gives a summary of the plot, you know? It's not one I ever really... we didn't read it in school, and I never pursued it on my own, so... I haven't seen Frieren yet. I do want to watch it eventually. People said it's really good. The Moe Blob style kind of turns me off a little bit. Some of the character designs are just kind of ugh. But everyone says it's really good, so... I probably will watch it eventually. I think it's on Netflix, right? There's a lot of anime on Netflix. I only get a Crunchyroll. I only get a Crunchyroll subscription when there's something I actually want to watch. So, I usually just... Netflix is the one I usually always have. I've seriously been subscribed to Netflix for like 20 fucking years. My mom and my brother still use it more than I do, but still. I was thinking of getting Apple TV again, though, because I do want to watch Pluribus, and I do want to watch Foundation. Those both look really good, and I'm sick of waiting for Severance Season 3 to come out, so I might watch those in the meantime. I have not read Brave New World or Fahrenheit 451. I have read 1984 several times, though. I haven't checked out Witch Hat Atelier yet, but it does seem like something I would like. I might check out the manga first, actually. Dress Up Darling isn't something... No, I haven't finished Beastars yet. I was gonna watch it with a friend of mine, but, you know, it's schedules. I also want to make her watch Madoka before the new movie comes out. She's never seen it before. It runs on Crunchyroll. I'm pretty sure it's also on Netflix, right? Yeah. I'll just watch it on Netflix, that's fine. I haven't actually used Tubi. I've heard it's really good, though. They have a lot of interesting stuff on there. I kind of go through phases, like, I'll watch a lot of YouTube, then I'll watch a lot of movies, or I'll watch a show, and it's like, it's whatever my oddest brain will let me do, alright? I have a lot of executive dysfunction, guys, as you might be able to tell with how long it takes me to do art. Netflix does charge a lot, I know, it does. It's probably not worth it if you're not funding an entire family using it. Like I am. I actually eventually just got my brother his own sub-account because, it was doing the password thing on us. Like, oh, are you sure you're part of the same household? And it's like, you know, I'm just gonna get him his own, like, his own side account on my account. It's fine. For him and my sister-in-law. Yeah, like, he'll share, like, the Disney password with the cable for him with me, and... I think my mom has Prime, so I use her Prime, and she uses my Netflix. So we all kind of shuffle around. We each have like the different streaming services and share them with each other. You know.
Etsconsen Jam sent a super chat. Just curious, what's your take on Homura's actions at the end of the last Madoka movie?
I liked the ending. I know a lot of people got pissed off at it. I liked the ending of Rebellion. I'm not gonna spoil it, because if you haven't seen Rebellion, you really should. It is so fucking good. It's good as just like an art house movie too. Like it's like Madoka's something else, man. I would call it the modern Utena, really. With how like art housey and experimental theatery it is, and just my favorite thing about Madoka is the Witch Labyrinths. That's just such a cool idea to present a surreal eldritch space in animation by using, like, paper cutouts and things that look uncanny next to the animated characters. This is a great way to do uncanniness in animation. Fan-fucking-tastic. It's my favorite thing about the whole series. I've heard about both sides freaking out about the Odyssey movie. Meanwhile, I don't give a shit about it. I mean, I'm not a big Nolan fan anyway. I think the Nolan Batman movies are overrated. There, I said it. I do like The Prestige, though. Actually, dude, if you like The Prestige, I got a really good fucking video for you. Hang on, I've seen this video like a few times and I really like it, and I wanted to shout this guy out. Let's see if I can find it. Ah! I gotta go actually to YouTube. I mean, I never liked the Odyssey. We had to read the Odyssey to school. I didn't really like it anyway. So... Oh, is this video this old? Oh, okay. But it's awesome. So this video, from 6 years ago, only has like 111k views. That's a travesty. So, does the Prestige duplication machine actually duplicate anything? This is a great video. This is a fantastic video. I recommend anybody who even has a passing interest in the Prestige to watch this. It's so good. It's a great fan theory, and I kind of believe it. He convinced me. Excuse me. Swallowed my spit the wrong way. Yeah, Nolan's a little pretentious for me. So, I don't really enjoy his movies that much.
At Dire Wolf when AU sent a super chat. New movie Homer gets therapy? Little girl needs it.
Looks like there's 2 Homeras in the new movie. So, I don't know. It looks like there's 2 Homeras, which is possible. She's a time traveler. So, you know, I guess we'll see. It's coming out, what, next month? It's either next month or sometime this summer, I think. Looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to Tadak 9. And I'm looking forward to Antos and Control Resonant this year. So I have media to look forward to, at least, even though the boys fucking failed me. Hot take, Heath Ledger's Joker made the Dark Knight trilogy so well liked. Without it, I doubt people would talk about them much anymore. Yeah, and, you know, I thought Heath Ledger's Joker was an interesting interpretation of the character. I don't really see him as a quintessential Joker, though. And I don't know why people do. Like, it's, yeah, interesting interpretation of the Joker, but he's really nothing like the Joker. I mean, my favorite Joker will always be Mark Hamill. You know. Also, I can't get over that Heath Ledger's Joker sounds like Beetlejuice. Like, I've ruined the Nolan movies for you now, but go back and listen. He sounds like fucking Beetlejuice. And of course, who the fuck can take the Christian Bale Batman voice seriously? You must have friends. I'm Batman. Like, fuck, God, it's awful. I hate it. I'm sorry. I fucking hate it. Yeah, I don't like edgy Joker either. Like, it was a good performance and an interesting interpretation, but it's not the Joker, you know? Like, and they wasted Two-Face. I will never forgive that. Like, Two-Face could have been, like, the villain of the 3rd movie, and they just fucking wasted him. And Two-Face is one of my favorite Batman villains. God damn it. People used to do edits of Beetlejuice and Joker together. Yeah, it makes sense. Oh yeah, Mark Hamill, best Joker of all time. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, I don't care about the new Odyssey movie. I don't know why it's become like a culture war thing. Just like I don't understand why Animal Farm became a culture war thing. These people will culture war goddamn anything. Like, who gives a shit? It's just another like Hollywood elite making a shitty movie. Hollywood sucks now. Why, like, all these people that think they're like so anti-capitalist just suck the ass of corporations. I don't know why I'm talking about ass sucking so much today. I don't care about the Clayface movie. Shut up about Tommy Lee Jones is fucking Two-Face, he sucked. And I like Tommy Lee Jones. It's terrible casting, though. Or at least terrible direction. I don't even give a shit about the casting in the Odyssey. I just don't give a shit. I never cared about the Odyssey. I don't care. Hey, and thank you for the gifted subs. By the way, if you didn't get hit by the gifted sub fairy today, as you can see the fairy dust over chat right now, you can go to Discord, go to connections, and connect your Discord.
Gem sent a super chat. Peter Griffin voice. I did not care for the original Killing Joke comic. Not even Conroy and Hamill could save it.
I did not care for the original Killing Joke comic. It insists upon itself. Yeah, you got Conroy and Hamill in it, and I know Mark Hamill wanted to do the Killing Joke speech so badly, and he did it well, but they ruined that fucking movie. You know? Especially with the whole Batgirl subplot. Like, who the fuck asked for that? Nobody did. We just wanted the Killing Joke. Yeah, people are like, oh, black people in movie, that's gonna make it bad. No, what makes it bad is it's one of these fucking shot entirely on green screen, fucking flat-ass looking, low-contrast-ass movies. That all movies just look like mush today. Like, after Project Hail Mary was like a kaleidoscope of colors, you can't make me watch flat-ass brown movies anymore. Oh, speaking of awesome, colorful movies, Iron Lung is coming out on digital soon. It's gonna be out on YouTube.
At Direwolf181 sent a super chat. Have you heard of webcomic Wayne Family Adventures?
I haven't. Is it like a solid JJ type of thing? Is it like is it like a joke? Wayne Family Adventures. Let me look it up. Batman needs a break. What is this? What are we looking at here? A lot of the art looks a little traced, I'm not gonna lie. So... it looks pretty competently drawn. I hate this webtoon style. And, like, my friends and I are gonna launch a webcomic eventually. And I just know we're gonna have to do this one panel floating in white space bullshit. What we're planning to do is to draw the pages in print format first, and then pluck out the panels to do this kind of scrolling bullshit. I hate comics being presented like this. I hate it, but we have to do it.
You know? Sent a super chat. Do you think Hollywood is adopting the artist Millennial Beige?
Maybe. I don't know. It's because they shoot everything for cover, and they shoot it to just do everything in editing and post, and that's why all movies just look like ass today. You know? It's just like... why would I even want to just go to the theater anymore? So I think somebody asked earlier, I am going to go see Tadak 9 in theaters. I know there's been leaks. I haven't looked up anything. And I will not do my episode discussion on it until June 19th. I think my showing's on the 4th? I'm pretty sure. I'm going to have to look at my ticket again. Because I got my ticket during the second wave. And then, like, right after that, they're like, okay, we're gonna have it in theaters right up until the 19th now, but yeah, I snagged a ticket for the 4th, I believe. So I'm gonna go do that.
At Miss Jasmine 305 sent a super chat. Bruce Timm is a big Bruce/Barbara shipper. That's why it happens in TKJ movie. Also, in his Batman Beyond comic, the reason Dick and Bruce don't talk is 'cause Bruce got Barbara pregnant while she was engaged to Dick.
I think I've seen those comic panels. Why do they keep doing this to Barbara Gordon? Like, why? I don't know, Bruce, sometimes, you know, Bruce Timm, you've done a lot of good, but that ain't it, man. That ain't it, you know? Oh, and she's underage. Great, yeah, good, okay, wonderful. Can't trust any man in media, I guess. People are shitting on Gooseworks for the episode getting leaked, even though it's not her fault. Yeah, right, we all thought that Goose had escaped the curse of just getting berated for being, like, non-straight woman making show, but, even Goose has fallen. It's like, how the fuck is it her fault that, like, the Brazilian dubbers fucking leaked it? Like, how did she have control over that? She doesn't even control the fucking distribution, Glitch does. Like, what do you want her to do about it? Bruce has known Barbara since she was 10, so, ugh, yeah. It doesn't seem very in character for Bruce to, like, just randomly get a chick pregnant. He's too devoted to justice. Also, duh, he already has Catwoman, hello?
At the Master Clockwork sent a super chat. Goose's reaction to Tap being leaked was basically yeah, so?
I mean, the show's basically done for her, so what does she care? You know?
At NeoKaiser0 sent a super chat. How you coming on that webcomic you're working on? Huh? Got a big stack of PNGs there? Got a nice little story you're working on there, big webcomic. You've been working on for 3 years?
Look at you, I am just doing story editing for it, okay? My friend has written most of her scripts for the first season, though, and we're all going over them. What we're gonna do is we're gonna produce, like, an entire season and then release it, you know, week to week. And then, if people really like it, we'll do the second season. That's kind of how we're planning to release this thing. So, it's the one with the bugs. I've mentioned it a couple times. I was just helping Celeste with color schemes earlier, so there. Here's had Selena and Talia to pick. Yeah, he had women, not a little girl. Exactly! You also have Talia al Ghul. He has love interests. Why Barbara? Leave Barbara alone. Let her have a nice normal boyfriend. Some people complain that Glitch has no adult shows. The whole premise of Glitch production is founded on there were a severe lack of teen young adult content. Also, I consider Knights of Guinevere more aimed at adults than kids, just because it doesn't have like sexual content or something doesn't mean it's not mostly aimed at
sent a
adults.
super chat. Barbara is handled well in WFA, also Batcat FTW.
Hell yeah, Batcat.
At NeoKaiser0 sent a super chat. Talk tax. Loyous voice. Betcha. The Ara super chat is here.
Ada, the Ara super chat is here. Ara mama.
I don't know. I mean, Catwoman and Batman are like kind of like perfect for each other because they're kind of like on the same level but on opposite sides of the law. You know, it's like it writes its fucking self. You know. Bruce also slept with Lois Lane. What the fuck is going on? Why is he home wrecking everywhere? That doesn't seem like something Batman would do. Yeah, but even so, I just think the themes of Knights of Guinevere would resonate more with adults than teenagers. It's not like teenagers can't watch it, but I feel like the themes resonate more with adults. And we also have, like, the two main female characters are, like, nearly 30, you know? It's like... It's not like fucking, Murder Drones. It's like... which is squarely, like, aimed at teenagers. It's, you know, I think it has more appeal to adults.
At Sauciness sent a super chat. Cyro bug comic. Even got Woody Allen to voice.
Sure, that's what happened, yeah. Wonder Bat is also a popular ship. Yeah, like, Wonder Woman and Batman is, like, kind of an odd ship, but in a weird way, I kind of see it. You know? Well, I mean, I don't think a kid couldn't watch digital. I'd be watching Digital Circus if I was, like, 12. I definitely would be. You know? Like, aimed at kids and appropriate for kids to watch are two different things, I think, you know? Lily thinks COG is about capitalism. I'm so sick of these people that think COG is just about fuck Disney. There's so many more interesting things going on in that series than just, fuck Disney. So it's like, I don't know. People are already just kind of looking at it wrong. Oddly enough, the Justice League cartoon did make Wonder Bat interesting. Yeah. Well, it's like how eventually, like, Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn became a thing, even though it's kind of like a weird pairing, but they just weirdly work. I think Batman and Wonder Woman are kind of the same way. They just kind of weirdly work together, you know? Even though you wouldn't think that they would. I feel like Wonder Woman could get Batman to lighten up a little bit, you know?
Ed Belonic 111 sent a super chat. I was watching Helsing at 12.
Yeah. One of the guys I watched talk about Breaking Bad said he started watching it when he was like 11, you know? It's like, come on.
Kaiser Zero sent a super chat. Talk tax. Peter voice. Hey Lois, remember the time I did the Ara Ara voice?
Yeah, Lois, remember the time I did the Ara Ara voice? Yeah. Ara Ara.
Ed Week Freak sent a super chat. Joker's Batman True Love.
There you go, there you go. See, I can't do Peter Griffin's voice, but thank God I can just do a Rhode Island accent. That's good enough. Everyone was like, Sai, why are you so good at the Family Guy accents? I wonder.
Now, Lois has more of a Cranston accent.
Crash on me, program. Come on. Alright. Yeah, don't forget to hydrate, everybody. It's like fucking 80 degrees out where I am today. It sucks. Quahog is not a real place, but that is a word. It's a Native American word for a certain kind of clam around here. Quahog. We do have a lot of funny name places because they're all Native American names. You know, like Pawtucket, Patunik, Narragansett, Quanakatog. You know? I'm probably pronouncing all of them wrong, but... Yeah, I was watching, like, the X-Files when I was 10, so, like, kids are gonna watch shit, you know? Kids are gonna watch shit that isn't aimed at them. It's fine. It's normal. People should just talk to their shitty kids and make sure they're not getting the wrong messages from things. Yeah, Woonsocket. Coventry, even. Yeah. There's Pawtucket and Pawtuxet, too. Like 93 in Florida. I would be dying. I would be fucking dying. You used to watch a lot of cop shows that made you feel like an adult. Warhog. It's probably a place around here. See, now my accent's coming out because we've been talking about Rhode Island places. Watch Hellraiser and other spooky movies when you were 5. I'm fine and not traumatized. Sure? You sure? How does your hat work, Quinn? It's like almost made of silk. Like the colors are different depending on the light bouncing on it. Ah yeah, Silent Hill music. It can look around Silent Hill, it can look like Silent Hill around here sometimes, too. Yeah, see, we don't get dry heat. I'm like near a giant fucking swamp. It's always humid heat, and it sucks. Yeah, well, speaking of Portishead, because we were talking about Mixtape earlier, if you like Akira Yamaoka's music, you'll like Portishead, and you'll like Massive Attack. Much in the same sort of weird, almost trip-hop genre. Cheektowaga and Tonawanda come to mind. Yeah, that's other places with, like, Indian names. Yeah, I mean, I liked a lot of spooky stuff. I mean, fuck, I watched fucking the Beetlejuice movie when I was a kid, and we've been over this before. Like, they would make Saturday morning cartoons out of, like, goddamn R-rated movies all the time. Back then, nobody cared! Yeah, we have Cthulhu. Yeah, actually, H.P. Lovecraft was a Rhode Islander. Explains a lot, doesn't it? Highlight, and then I'll just use my little blendy boo. There. Yeah, I like stuff about, like, ghosts and paranormal shit when I was growing up. Bateman and Ivy was pretty good. Is that a show? You love true crime as a kid? I don't think I watched a whole... I mean, maybe I watched Unsolved Mysteries sometimes. I don't think I watched a whole lot of true crime as a kid. I watched Frasier for some reason. I don't know. Love Girl Interrupted movie, original book, even if the movie doesn't adapt the book well. I've seen that movie like once. I couldn't tell you much about it. Saw The Matrix on TV when you were 5 or 6. Dear God, that makes me feel old. I saw The Matrix in theaters when I was like a teenager. Used to watch Goosebumps. Goosebumps is like aimed at kids though. Hey, Space Frog! Space Frog knows what I'm talking about. You also watch Frasier. I don't know if it's actually 80 today. Let me look up the fucking weather. Oh good, we're gonna get massive thunderstorms. Hooray. What is my... It says it's 84 right now. It's gonna get cool soon though when the sun goes down. Yeah, 84 highest temperature today, which is too much for me, thank you. You watching Adult Swim in elementary school? Of course you were! Did Wings share a universe with Frasier? I thought Cheers did. Or did they all share a universe? Fucking sitcom multiverse over here. Oh yeah, I watched Aqua Teen Hunger Force, though I was actually a teenager, so... 94 degrees out, God. Yes, I did watch Third Rock from the Sun. I watched a lot of that. That's where I mostly know, like, John Lithgow from. Isn't that his name? What's his name? Is that his name? Hang on a second. Yeah, John Lithgow. Which is why I can't take him seriously as that serial killer on Dexter. I watched him on Third Rock from the Sun. Frasier came from Cheers, and one day he visited the island Wings was set on. Okay. Well, like, the early seasons of Family Guy were pretty good, and now it's just, I don't know what the fuck the show is anymore. It always seems like it's trying to get itself canceled, and they just won't let it die, you know?
I think you know the rules of our game. I have no time to play games. Sometimes I flow staccato.
Watch the Cleveland show instead of Family Guy. I think I saw a little bit of American Dad when it first started. It's Farquaad, you can't take him seriously either. I heard he was really good. I didn't watch that far in Dexter, though. After Dokes died, I kind of fell off.
Master Clockwork sent a super chat. My parents only banned one show, Beavis and Butthead. Still watched it.
Beavis and Butthead was stupid. Oh, Kelsey Grammer was Snowball in Animal Farm 99? I didn't remember that. I should probably rewatch that one. I had seen it before. I only do RRs for Super Chat, Kaiser. You know the rules. Oh yeah, I was watching South Park when I was like 14 when it first came out. Can you believe that? I was like 14 when South Park first started airing. Isn't that fucking crazy? How the fuck old are Trey Parker and Matt Stone now anyway? Yep, SpongeBob started in 1999. I remember it being the buzz in my high school. We're like, oh my god, this new cartoon is awesome, and it's by the Rocco's Modern Life people. Hooray! Rumble stream. Wow, people will kick my ass if I go on Rumble. We could do it on Kick, though. Yeah, I don't know. Dexter, like, once he was able to frame Dokes and get out of it, I was like, alright, he's got, like, Kira-level luck here. Fuck this, you know? I just kind of fell off. I am so happy that Dokes has come back as a meme, though. He's, like, the biggest hater in television history. Yeah, I loved Rocco as a kid, so we immediately got into
Jumping
SpongeBob.
Walrus 6744 sent a super chat. Oh, play. Tax.
Trey is 56 and Matt Stone is 54. Not quite as old as I thought they were then. I'm gonna watch Bonsai Kangaroo? I never heard of that. Oh yeah, Rocco and Angry Beavers are like those two shows me and my brother still quote now. And of course Futurama, we're always quoting Futurama! Who isn't, though? My brother and I will he'll just start doing Zap Brannigan out of nowhere, and I'll start doing Kiff, and we just do that, because, you know, siblings.
At Hikaru9624 sent a super chat. Now it shops with the stream still on loudspeaker.
Hello, we are ordinary citizens. Do not, find us suspicious in any way. Hello. I am the Siri. Actually, I was watching back the Mixtape stream to make shorts. I wish you guys could have heard it better when Siri was talking to me, because I was joking during one scene. I was like, oh, Siri, this is so upsetting. Please play Despacito. And I was on my phone next to me goes, I can't find that song. What else can I help you with? I'm like, Siri, I wasn't actually talking to you. Shut up. I forgot I had Siri on. It didn't pop up this time, did you, huh? That's right, bitch. You stay quiet. I can call him that. My Siri's a guy voice. Stop exploding, you cowards! So, do you remember that course correction? No. It's turning out to be significantly more suicidal than initially hoped. Oh, I've seen Bucky O'Hare. Hell yeah. Angry Beavers confused me as a kid because their front teeth were on their noses. I mean, it was just the style. Angry Beavers was fucking hilarious. And, Richard Horvitz is in that one, too. It's just my comic book guy voice. Yeah, I mean, it's almost like my voices are kind of limited or something. Guys! I didn't like Cat Dog as much. I liked Angry Beavers a lot more. Maybe I'd stream, I don't know if I'd want to stream Silent Hill 1, because it's just kind of a pain in the ass to play, but 2 and 3 I could, for sure. Oh yeah, I was gonna do their knee pads in just color. I'll add that later.
At NeoKaiser0 sent a super chat. Talk tax. Comic book guy voice. Ara ara.
What is this newfangled manga? They go ara ara, ma ma. What does that even mean? Worst comic ever. My brother and I still do Daggett scream at each other, but the Daggett line I always quote is, oh my gosh, what have I done accidentally on purpose? And of course, Norbert going, you're a moron! You're a moron! I don't know. I mean, I loved Star Fox 64, but, like, it would be nice if they just made a new game of it. But we all know Shigeru Miyamoto fucking hates Star Fox and doesn't want it to succeed. We're gonna get a good Star Fox game after Shigeru Miyamoto dies, I'm afraid. He fucking hates it. Which version of 2? What do you... Obviously the original. I'm not gonna play the fucking remake. Fuck that. No. Everyone looks too young. Their heads look too big. You know? They fucked up Angela. It was like, oh, everyone's upset because you had all these people like, oh, why are people upset that Angela, like, looks different? They're upset she actually looks like a 17-year-old. They're upset she's not hot. It's like, no one's upset that Angela isn't hot. They're upset because Angela wasn't supposed to look her age. She's supposed to look aged by stress. For very good reasons. God damn it.
X-Awesomeness sent a super chat, but SH1 is so good. Crying face emoji.
I know, but
it's crying face emoji.
I already don't like tank controls a lot, and it's just such a pain in the ass to play. I'd rather just play 2 and 3, to be honest. I'm sorry. Doing Daggett's weird vocal stim? You mean just like Richard Horvitz noises? Yeah. You know, people complain that Angela wasn't skinny, though. Oh, like, again, they all look like blobby sim potatoes. You know, they look so much more realistic in the fucking PlayStation 2 version. Like, what are you doing? I have seen Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust. Beautiful animation. Did not like the plot that much. I like the original Vampire Hunter D better. But, beautiful animation, just kinda plotless, really. Never played Resi games, to tell you the truth. Yeah, Angela's original VA, like, yeah, the VA worked too. Like, they, just like the redub, they don't get it, you know? They don't get the sort of detached, dreamlike quality of the original performances, and that was very much on purpose. It's not just, oh, bad old voice acting. It was very purposely directed. You know, and it makes everyone sound more natural, more like real fucking people. Never played Scorn, no. I might like Resi, I don't know. I've never been into it. I am thinking of playing, Dead as Disco. I mean, maybe not even on stream, just playing it. I heard you can put your own music in it. That makes me happy. Because I was watching Mug Thief talk about Mixtape, and at the end he, recommended a bunch of other indie games, and I had heard of Dead as Disco, but he was like, you can put your own music to beat up dudes to the rhythm in, and I was like, oh, fuck yeah. Hell yeah, if I can just stick my own soundtrack in there, that sounds amazing. I can just do songs that I can play on stream, too, if I do play it on stream. Like most of the stuff from my stream list that I play normally, anyway. Yeah, I like beat-em-ups. I do like beat-em-ups. I haven't played them in a while, but I am like big Sengoku Musou trash, so I do like beat-em-ups. Yeah, everyone looks like plump and round and mushy in the Silent Hill 2 remake, and they all, like I said, they all look too young. Like, James looks like he's like in his like early 20s or something, and it's like, isn't he like in his 30s thereabouts, you would guess? You watched The Boys last night? I watched the finale today. I felt nothing. Felt nothing. Not beating the ChatGPT allegations at all. It's so bad. It's so bad, guys. It's so bad.
At the Master Clockwork sent a super chat. Sigh, ever watch Samurai Pizza Cats? Metabot.
I may have watched a little Samurai Pizza Cats back in the day. I mean, it's like a parody show, really, so... like... I haven't played the Scott Pilgrim beat-em-up, no. Even Dead as Disco's original soundtrack is really good. I've heard the same thing about Hi-Fi Rush, which I am planning to stream sometime. Again, we will be getting back into game stream, but the next one's definitely going to be Disco Elysium. I wish they would drop the release dates for Ontos and Control Resonant already, so I can just plan around those. That's pretty good. They got a new game for Samurai Pizza Cats? Well, that's funny. I haven't watched Game Oververse yet. I might watch it. I'm not that interested in it. Someone was describing it to me in Discord. I was such a bitch. They were like, "Oh, well, it's about these characters that just go into different video games and try to beat the player of the games to save the worlds in them." And I was like, "So it's Reboot?" So it's exactly how games worked in Reboot? Yeah? And they're like, "Oh shit, it is Reboot." I'm like, "Yeah, it's Reboot, bro." Sorry. Sorry, I just called your new Blorbo an original. I mean, it's not exactly like how games worked in Reboot, but it is very similar. Extremely similar. Yeah, I did read a little Usagi Yojimbo back in the day as well. Yeah. He crossed over into the Ninja Turtle cartoon a couple of times as well. I think that's why we read the comics, my brother and I. Reboot with fan service? You think Reboot didn't have fan service? I have not played Yick. You guys might be able to convince me to play Yick just for the meme. It just sounds like, oh, it's like Reboot? I might watch it now! I have not listened to the Creepcast, no. Ever tell Sai about things you like, she will crush you? I'm sorry. Reboot without hexadecimals, you mean trash! No, I'm kidding. I love Hexadecimal, she's great. I loved her as a villain, loved her as an ally, don't care, love Hexadecimal, she's awesome. Like that, kinda. Yeah, I mean, I might get around to watching that in Gaslight District's pilots eventually. They're not something that, like really grabs my attention the way COG did, you know? Yeah, Dot Matrix had a goddamn Jessica Rabbit number, yeah. That censors complained about. There was definitely fan service in Reboot, come on now. Alright. I think I am gonna wrap up, though. I did say it was gonna be a short one today. I am so fucking hot right now. I might just go outside for a while. But, so far so good on this, so I will be trying to finish up stuff. Yes. So tomorrow I am going to be talking about The Boys finale. If anyone wants to join me for that, we can all just bitch and moan and be depressed about it together. And then Friday, I will have you guys vote on Friday's, stream again. It's gonna be stuff recycled from other polls, but you guys can vote on that. So I hope you guys will join me then. I hope you guys enjoyed this today, even though it was just a short one. Sorry, Hurtworks, it was just a short one today. Don't worry, either next Wednesday or the Wednesday after, we will be doing Lily's fucking Ghibli movie video, okay? I promise. I just need time to prepare. Anyway, so thank you all for coming. Thank you for your super chats and your gifted subs. I always appreciate it because it helps me continue to do things like this. And I will catch you guys hopefully on Friday. If not, if you want to join me for the boys' funeral tomorrow, feel free. I'll see you guys then.